Give us a shot. Oh, I love that song, bro.
That's just amazing. That's on Saga live video. This is a crazy song.
Yeah, so that's only Ortega made that beat with the edits.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You gotta give us a shot. You know what? You gotta give us a shot. Listen to me. Let me hear what I'm saying, okay? In the situation. You don't know the situation. I know you get shot, Donnie. Doesn't that make it worse? Hurry, that makes it worse. He gets this one near to center field, and Siri should have room on the warning track at the wall. It's out of here. Just with the carry.
All right.
Second major league home run. He hits one in his first big league game of the season. And he drives one deep left field. That goes really. That ball's out of here. And the game is tied. Off the facing of the second deck, Francisco Alvarez brings the Mets back from the brink with a 3-run homer in the bottom of the ninth to tie the game at 5. The rookies have stepped front and center. Alonso drives one deep left field. Really going back.
My favorite part of this whole thing.
And the Mets win it.
This is the Alonso walk-off.
Yeah. Run shot and the Mets walk it off for the first time this year. Mets have been waiting all year.
Are you sending the live to people? Oh, what does that send?
Yeah,
they invite you.
We got 11. This is gonna end in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, we good for it.
You gotta give us a shot.
You gotta give us a shot.
TC was the man, bro.
Hello, Hirsh.
We're the jackpot, Terry.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome to Amazing Met Zones presents Friends of Flushing. I'm Roy Styles Unique Garcia. We have Amazing Camren and Drodo. And shout out to Juminati82. He also got a new page, which is Juminati AMZ. So check him out on that. Shout out Phil from Shirley.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out all the people that follow and who are tuned in every Wednesday. Shout out to Fosgate, Serena Post, everybody who supports us, man. We really appreciate you guys a lot. You know, we're as the page continues to grow, we're excited because we're constantly meeting new people when we go to the stadium and to games, and even just sometimes walking in the mall, people recognize us. It's crazy. It's such a different feeling, and it truly from all of us here at Amazing Met Zone, we really appreciate you guys. So let's see who's in the chat.
Yeah, we got a ton of people. We got quite a showing tonight, so I don't think we're gonna be able to list everyone off, like itemize everyone. But
yeah, no, we can't do that
for showing love, stepping out. You know, we love you guys every Wednesday. It's becoming a staple. You know that's all great. We got a crazy, kind of cool night all set up for us here. We got Caps and Kegs coming.
Yes, he's back this week, and he has a new cell phone, so there shouldn't be a problem.
Yep, we'll have Drew Minotti on here.
Phil from Shirley.
Phil from Shirley, of course. You know, I'm here. We got Amazing Cameron going on here.
Shout out to Alex. He's a Yankee fan, but he's showing support. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's all good. Hirsh, you know, always good to see you, man.
Yeah, Hirsh.
Thanks for stopping by. I wish I was there last night to see you, brother. I'm glad that you guys all got to meet up and have a good time at the game.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, let's jump right into it because we were a little later tonight. You guys, so we had Amazing Cameron and then Roy here. They were both on the field for like batting practice and meeting players and talking to people from both teams last night. So what was that?
Well, really, what happened was we were on field to see the batting practice and to meet some of the players, but for some reason,
MJ.
salute to Nancy and MJ. So what happened was yesterday, I guess the team had a rough day or something like that. So the Met players really weren't like coming around too much, and they didn't do their batting practice. But Camren got to meet Steve, and he met Kirby, and he met some players from Pittsburgh, so they were cool. They said they were going to invite us back, so that way we could redo that batting practice because the Mets just had a bad day that day or something like that.
Well, they do it inside a lot, don't they? The away team does it on the field now, but I thought the days of like the Mets taking BP on the field were over. I thought they did it in the cage like entirely now.
No, sometimes they go outside still.
Okay.
So yeah, they did invite us. They said they're going to invite us back, so that way we can experience that. And this time, more of the players will be a little more interactive with us and the people that are there.
Well, you let me know. I'm coming with you next time you go out on the field. That's for sure. Caps and Kegs joined. Welcome, Caps and Kegs.
I'm Miss Jen joined.
Mets hype. Good to see you. Definitely looking forward to a fun.
Mets hype. We need you here on the couch next week.
Yeah, we're looking forward to having a fun conversation with Caps and Kegs tonight.
Illuminati, tap in.
Yeah, we were looking forward to it last week, and we've been excited all week to kind of get a glimpse into the mind of Caps and Kegs here because he's got a really cool page. If you're not following Caps and Kegs, definitely get on that because he's got a lot of stuff that you just don't see anywhere other than his page. So that's
definitely
really cool. Mets hype, always a pleasure. Glad to hear they're going to let you. I don't have the cute factor that amazing Camren has here to be able to.
Yeah, this guy, he's the star of the show. I mean, whenever we go to Citi Field, this guy, he's the superstar.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's that? What up, Cam?
It's not the same because they're not giving me passes to go on the field. Yeah. That's for sure.
What was in the bag that you got from Built Tough?
Well, that's a good one.
Oh. So from the
wait. Let's get hold on. Before we get, he's moving along really quick. All right. So before we start that, just real quick, one thing. Amazing Camren received a special package today from Alex and Steve Cohen with some special gifts in there. The guys from Amazing Met Zone also seen what he received. So tune in, check for the page tomorrow because we're going to be posting that video and then the thank you video as well of Camren to Alex and Steve Cohen. So that was cool of them and we really appreciate them. Also, go ahead, what are you going to say?
I miss Jenny said hello, my godson.
Oh, Jenny. Hi, Jenny. Thanks for watching. All right. Also, before we start off the show, I just want to say to Fosgate, Serena Post, and Mama Amy, right? Amy, thank you guys. You've been saying that you wanted to come to an outing with us and meet the guys from Amazing Met Zone. So we were able to put that together, and we had a really cool and fun day. I want to say thank you to Danny over at Case Corner for being such a great host to us there and helping us put the food and everything together for them and us as well. It was a great time, and I want to give a big shout out to Alexa, who looks out for Amazing Met Zone like totally. I mean, she loves Amazing Met Zone also, and she really looks out for us. And they made that a special outing for us from Amazing Met Zone, and as well as Fosgate, Serena, and Amy as well. And it was a cool game, man. We went to Case Corner. We went to Delta Club. We sat behind home plate. Drodo was there with James. We had a great time. It was fun, and we were really glad to meet them. They went from being followers and longtime supporters to now becoming friends. So we definitely appreciate them for all their love and support, and I just wanted to say thank you to you guys.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was a good time, and it's just so cool because, they've been, I'm pretty sure they were in our first live.
Yeah, they've been,
I think Serena was our first like interview was Serena on the page, I want to say, so that's really cool. She's always fun to talk to. I'm pretty sure she was our first person that we called in. I don't remember. It's been a while now.
I'm not
At this
sure.
point, but she was at least one of them.
We'll go back and look at the videos.
And we got this year. We got a couple things rolling on here. Fosgate said thank you. We had a great time. Definitely a good time. Talking with Tank said love your content. Love that. Thank you.
We love you guys, man.
Yeah, no, it's all for you guys.
So much.
Yes.
It's all love and support from you guys. Shout out Vintage Mets, our guy. Shout out to Amazing Mets.
Be on the lookout too for the back to school softball game. You guys can find the information on our pages. All of our pages have the flyer there. And come out to that also. Everybody's invited to that. There's going to be food, drinks, and not alcoholic drinks, but like sodas. There's going to be 90-something backpacks with supplies inside that we're giving away to kids to go to back to school. That's courtesy of us, City Boys, J-Mac Customs, Vintage Max. And who else is it, Drew?
J-Mac Customs,
City Boys, Vintage, us.
There's a vintage store too.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be a really cool outing.
And if you're gonna go,
too, if you remember, they got that game where we went with Fosgate and Serena. He was there as well.
Yeah,
City
he was
Boys.
like, "Oh, I'm in 133," and I was like, "I'm in 130." I looked to my right. There is sitting right there. So
the event also has City Boys and First Team Vintage are the other guys that are going to be there. They help. Yeah, it's going to be a good event. I mean, it's a good cause. You know, we're raising money for the community, and this was all all from Los, the brainchild, Vintage Mets. It was a good idea. He took on people like us.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yes. He asked us to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Which one of these content creators is hitting the first nuke? Are they
me.
now?
Who is gonna be me?
Vintage.
I hit bombs like Alonzo.
We could talk about it. Vintage is the first nuke, and that softball game going to come from Amazing Met Zone, City Boys from Vintage.
It's
gonna be J-Mac.
Vintage. Can I get the first batter on the lineup, please?
We'll see. All right.
Okay.
I love it. Let's see.
I'm gonna be hitting like Pete Alonso, so stay tuned.
Yeah, J-Mac said he's going to drop a bunt.
J-Mac said.
Oh! I speak first base. Okay? I'm better than
All right. So also, if you guys didn't know, the past game, our very own Illuminati 82 was chosen to do the Ford Tough Challenge, and he had to pull the truck in order to win prizes. And now we could get to that, Camren. What was the question you had for Illuminati?
1 second. Johnny Fitted said, "I got money on Cam."
Y'all, Johnny B. Fitted got money on
Said
Cam.
what was in the bag.
Oh yeah, what was in the tough bag?
So in the bag was like a T-shirt, sunglasses. What else was in there? Nothing too crazy. My son put a bunch of stuff in there, like a ball. He had a ball, nothing too crazy. It was mostly they gave a gift certificate to the stadium, which was pretty cool. So the premise of the challenge was you got to pull the truck past certain markers. So there's like a single, double, triple, home run, and for each marker you get something. So I was able to pull it to the home run, which I was probably just as surprised as everyone else there. But like Johnny B. Fitted said, got that dad strength, right? It was cool. It was cool, and I he's not on the chat right now, but Chino Tops, he was the guy that hooked it up. I got there early enough. He put me on, and I was excited. I was a little nervous just because it was in front of thousands of people. My son was right there watching me, and it was a good moment. It's definitely a core memory for me and my son.
Yeah, you said you had the dad strength. I got the dad bod.
And you see, and so talking with Tank, I see in the comments here you're saying like how do we get involved? Can we be part of the team on the 26th at I think it's at noon, right? In Elmhurst, you'll see a post. Like look on our page and look at Vintage's page, and you'll see posts about everything about the softball game. Yes, absolutely, you can be part of the team. Show up, come play with us.
Yeah, everyone's invited. It's not that it's selective few.
Johnny B. Fitted brought up a good point. Johnny B. Fitted said there wasn't that many fans there, so I was all right. It was a Monday. It was a Pirates game, so if I made a fool of myself, I really didn't have too many people to watch me.
I was also showing up on the big screen.
I made sure I didn't eat too many hot dogs before the game. One of my boys, Austin, he's in the chat. He hooked me up with tickets. Him and his girlfriend came. We sat.
Yo, you there, bro?
Drew is frozen.
Yo, Drew.
All right, so Drew's frozen. So that was
Drew
really
with the
cool.
Phil from Shirley internet.
Yeah.
No.
Did it cut?
Internet going on right now. Drew,
There you go.
You're lagging out a little bit, bro. But
Yeah,
no,
my bad.
that was really cool like, because you never. I feel like no one ever wins that. You know what I mean?
Everybody wins.
So Drew just went up there and just.
Yo, but you got $1,000 off a new Ford truck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the other thing. There was $1,000 on a Ford truck, but I'm not trying to go out and buy a Ford truck. Everybody asked if I won the truck.
Now you
The guy,
$1,000 off the truck.
yeah, the guys that were working there. I was sitting there for a little while, and the guys that were working there, at least 15 guys came up and were like, "Does he win the truck? Does he win the truck?" And they get that question all the time, so it must be annoying. I was annoyed, and I was only there for 15 minutes, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Drew pulled an Aussie. Johnny B. Fitz. Yo, that's pretty fun.
Yeah. Everyone's internet goes in and out sometimes, fellas.
Sure, the internet. Yeah. You know, but no, it's a good time, man. And getting picked for a random thing like that is so cool. Syracuse wins 7-3. Let's go, boys. We love to see that.
J-Mac, if J-Mac wants that $1,000, I got him. J-Mac, I got you.
Yeah.
I got a code for you.
Shout out Jenny Metz.
Yeah, we love you, of course.
Still hoping you get that page.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
We got a fan that just checked in from California, Dana. She's a Padres fan, but we'll let her in.
It's kind of an amazing thing. Not to get too off topic, but no pun intended, like an amazing thing. How even on these years, and it's tough because last year was such a good year. So to look back on it, right? How good are like the real diehard Mets fans, the people that show up when we're 12, 13, 14 games below 500, because they still pack a crowd and the fans are still loud in Citi Field. Like there's still an environment.
Yeah, I mean, I know, Roy, you went the other night. I was there on Monday. I mean, it still was like live. You know, it wasn't like we were, you couldn't tell that we were out of it that bad. You know, people were still getting like, you know, people were hitting home. Vogelback hit his home run. Nimmo hit his home run. You know, and people were like excited. You know, that the fans were still going. People are loyal, like City Boy Dre said. You know, if you're a Met fan, you're loyal. You know, you're not a bandwagon fan. You can't be.
Phil, it's pretty dark where you are. Is that your car?
Nah.
What do you?
Yo, Phil, I pulled the Phil. My internet went out.
What's up, boys?
There it is. He lit it up a little bit.
A little bit.
Now
Phil
it's
from Shirley.
What's up, boys? What's up? The internet's probably gonna be terrible today.
No, I beat you to it, Phil. I went frozen. I pulled the Phil.
Hey, what's this news about Diaz coming back, boys?
Next year, sit him. Do not rush him back. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I don't know. What do you think, Roy?
August 20.
For what purpose would we bring him back?
Totally agree.
For himself, like why not just give him all the time in the world? It doesn't matter.
Not in the closet, Grant.
Hey, I don't know. I mean, I'm on the fence. Like, I don't want to rush him back, but at the same time, like, it would be nice to get him going this season and then come back next season, maybe just trickle in a little bit. But I hear you. It's like, you know, either way, we should be okay. But I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm definitely on the fence.
Reward in doing
In the end, it's all about him, just getting him back okay for next year. That's really what it's all about.
That's it.
throw reps. I don't care if the guy does bullpens for the next 6 months, but like the risk is so much greater than the reward to rush him back on the field for absolutely meaningless games.
Yeah.
Like we love that. Wrong. All of us will be happy every time they win. You know what I mean?
Captain Gary, you go tapping now.
Big time Mets fan, but
I don't know if it's gonna work.
at the same time, of course,
No.
work when he presses the button. But anyway, the risk is so much greater than the reward that it just doesn't make sense.
No, 100%.
When he can just do little bullpen sessions or whatever it is. You know, I mean, I don't even want him in like the winter league. You know what I mean? I just want him to rehab and do his thing and come back and be the best closer.
That's like Phil said. At the end of the day, it's just Diaz's health. You know, and he's a competitor. He might want to come out and pitch, but like, you know, like Buck's got to be that guy to say, listen, You know, Buck might not be here next year, but at the same time, he's going to say, "Listen, you got to sit down and just take it easy.
I
Don't
think
rush back."
we're going to see Buck for another year.
Yeah.
Right? I can't see getting rid of him.
I don't think he's the problem really right now. I mean, I know like I would like to see a little bit more fire out of him, but at the same time, he's not the one going out there blowing games in the bullpen and not hitting. You know, it's not like bonehead calls that he's making that's making us lose. So, I mean, I don't mind him coming back. I mean, at least for one more year. But you know, when they bring in David Stearns, he's gonna want his own guy, just like this guy.
Captain Cage.
What's? Yes, I got a new phone. Yeah, my apologies, fellas. How's everyone doing today?
What phone did you get?
Welcome to the show, brother. Glad to see you. You know, we were all excited to talk to you last week, so I'm glad we got it all put back together for this week, man. Nice to have you. Thanks for taking the time.
Thank you for the opportunity, and my apologies for last week.
No,
I
it's all good. Listen,
I think it was one of the best cliffhangers ever.
It was like
ever since I was a kid, and then dead space. That was awesome. Always.
Sorry, I don't have a Mets hat on today.
It's tough to wear Mets hats now, right?
So what are you rocking tonight? What's this? I see like a crazy looking hat.
Bisons.
Oh, it's a Buffalo Bison hat.
Yeah. Oh, I like that hat. They have a Mr. Met one. I want to get like that.
Yeah. So what got you into even like just collecting hats?
I've always been a baseball fan as a kid, and my parents actually, my dad, he got me a Chief Wahoo. So ever since then, I've been collecting hats, and I haven't really told anyone this, but anytime I wear a hat or I buy a hat, it reminds me of the relationship between me and my dad. So it's something that's near and dear to my heart, honestly, anytime I wear a hat. So it reminds me of my father, our relationship too as well. It's my best friend, so you know, it's something to keep, you know, to my heart whenever I'm wearing a hat. So
all right, in 20 years that's going to be Cam. Cam's going to be talking about Roy like that.
Yeah, hopefully, pretty much.
I know I heard Cam say some pretty good stuff about Roy.
Yeah.
I was listening to
And what? So what happened, like branch wise, like going from, because I heard a rumor that you started out a Dodger fan.
So first, all right, cool. So this is how it started. I grew up a Yankee fan, actually. Growing up, watching the Yankees '90 dynasty was something to be proud of growing up. And as I got older, I played competitively and I played baseball throughout my whole life. So you start to venture off and start watching other players and other teams too. You get more knowledgeable about the game of baseball too. So when Joe Torre didn't get the manager's position for the Yankees and they signed Joe Girardi, I said, fuck this. Joe Torre and Don Mattingly went to the Dodgers. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to be a Dodger fan from now on. And 3 years ago, meeting Johnny B. Fitteds, Brooklyn Bordy, City Boy Dre, and all these guys, Tyler, 718, Poppy Caps a lot, and meeting guys like you guys can basically converted me to become a Mets fan. It's hard not becoming a Mets fan when you go to Citi Field. You're interacting with the fans. The stadium is awesome too, as well. It's just the family feel too, as well, and just being a part of Citi is really nice as well.
So
So they corrupted you, huh? They corrupted you now.
Yeah. So when you're in a big group,
I'm a city boy. You gotta pay union dues. How does that
no.
work?
So we've known each other for maybe about 4 years. So first, I think it started off with it was Johnny, Justin, which is Brooklyn Bordy, and 718 Tyler. So I know the three started out pretty strong with the City Boys name, and then the group became bigger and bigger, and so we just started adding people, just plucking people in and out. So they grabbed me up. We grabbed Drew up too as well. Drew is low key, so not even low key. He is a City Boy. So we just started, you know.
I didn't even have to get jumped in. I didn't get jumped in or nothing. They just pulled me in.
We're like, hey,
It's much broader shit.
Yeah. You don't gotta tell us
No.
what you had to do, Drew. We know.
no.
Yo, that chat is wild. It gets crazy. It's fun though, man. It's probably one of the best chats I'm in, and
then also,
these guys, not even just the fact that they're so talented, they love each other. They like definitely look out for one another. You know, like when one of the guys has an idea, we like throw it out there, and we all help each other out. And I feel like that's what this community is about. You know, is like just helping each other out. It's like, you know, my brother's keeper, right? Like Los helps. Los is always like asking people to collaborate or to like see if people want to do something, and City Boy Dre is always helping out. Johnny B. Fitted, like Marlon, like all these guys. I mean, it's a great, like, it's like a fraternity, you know. And I'm so thankful for Ozzy, Caps and Kegs, of asking me to come in, and I'm like, it's fun, man. It's fun. It's a good time.
We didn't even actually. We were like, "Fuck this! We're adding this guy into the group."
That was it.
I forgot one more person. I forgot one person too. So, one of my best friends that I worked with, I've known him for maybe about 4 to 5 years now. It's about to be 5. Is Fat Man Dino. Dino, he's one of my brothers too as well. So
That's my boy.
we started off first together. So it was me and him, like 2 peas in a pod, and then we slowly started to become more involved in the hat community, and then we met guys like Johnny.
It's so hard to name everybody, man. Like Nick, Mr. Mad.
Oh, everybody.
Yeah, you know, Pappy Caps a lot. Like, I mean, all these guys, and they're all so vocal in the chat. Everyone's talking.
We got Marlon too as well. Smelvin.
Yeah, Melvin.
It's a lot of big guys in the group too.
Willis Point Lou.
You said you played competitive baseball at all. Did you play college?
Unfortunately, I never had the opportunity to play college. So I'm not gonna get into that touchy subject, to be honest with you. I did play as a kid, and I did travel too as well competitively.
Who's the best guy that you have played with or against?
You know what's crazy? I played against Dylan Patances.
I see. There we go.
Yep, he used to play for Youth Service League in Brooklyn, so we played against each other.
You had a chance to get the
once
box
or twice.
Person?
Nah, definitely not. This dude, this dude was a stud back in the day, so definitely not. So I was lucky enough not to be in the box with him.
Yeah. That's great.
You've got a pretty big crew. Like the City Boys is a bunch of people, yeah, and that's awesome. I'm all for like the camaraderie, and obviously Amazing Met Zone. There's a few of us, stuff like that. What's kind of like the vision behind like City Boys? Are you guys like just kind of clicked up, and that's just like what we're calling it? Does each individual person have kind of their own content thing going on? Like, what's the greater good?
So that's a good question too. I'm going to start out by saying that Johnny B. Fitted is the mastermind behind everything. He doesn't want to take the credit, but he is the mastermind behind the City Boys group. So I'm going to give him his flowers for that. But it all came together where we all started to slowly build a relationship from 3 years ago, especially during COVID. We had nowhere to go. So the best way to communicate was either through FaceTime or phone calls too as well. And that's how we started collecting hats and building that relationship. Everyone has their own individual thing going on too. Like Vintage Mets, he has his own thing going on. He's also part of the City Boys. Drew has the Amazing Mets Zone too with you guys. You guys have your own thing too as well. So everyone individually is doing their own thing, but we're all super supportive too as well, like a family. And we're all supportive about everything that we do. Any good news that comes about, we're the first people to go in the group chat like, yo, this is what's going on. If anyone's having a kid, congratulations to Drew, or even Broadway Gem too as well. So we're just constantly always motivating each other and just uplifting each other. So we have our own personal goals, but we also have a big group goal too as well. So we just started getting into those goals now. So hopefully by the end of this year and next year, we'll start making some noise.
Yeah, I love that. I love the idea of that because it's all kind of okay. It's all kind of like similar, like almost like a similar thing to like what we have going on, because it's like, you know, we all kind of bounce off of each other all day. So it's cool. It adds like a whole new element to like not only just being a fan, but having this group of people that you're super tight with and you're bouncing ideas off of, and it's creative, and that's awesome. I mean,
in a world full of haters, it's rare to see, you know, a group of guys, you know, supporting each other and fucking being there for each other. That's great to see.
Yeah.
Love to see.
Camren has a question.
What's up, Cam?
Yeah, what's up, Ken?
Oh, vintage.
It was for vintage, real quick. Hold on.
I have back first at the softball game.
Get him, Cam.
You say he's
Beat
off, bro.
You're supposed to be the cleanup
Yeah,
hitter. That's
bro.
what you want. You want to be the number 4 hitter. Bro.
Amari Garcia joined.
Oh, nice. Amaya Garcia. We're collective on the common bond.
Oh,
I love that.
is.
I love that. Your seed marrying his seed. That's how we'll keep
Kegs, growing up, who was your guy, man? Who was like your favorite player?
Oh, my favorite player growing up was Bernie Williams, man. I idolized him. Like, I was in love with this man. Basically, anytime I wore number 51.
Yep.
When I played baseball too.
Fellow Puerto Rican.
I also fellow Puerto Rican too. So definitely my favorite Puerto Rican player
Who
too
was
as
your
well.
favorite Puerto Rican Met? Would you say?
Everyone wants to know the question. They did right.
That's a good question.
And they say you gotta ask Caps and Keg this one question. It's a serious question, and everybody wants to know it. They want
What's up?
to know what part of your body are you the most ticklish at?
I thought that was
I'll let. I should let my girl. I should let my girl answer that question. Yeah, ask me what's my favorite body part to tickle. I'm gonna say I don't want to get too rated R, but let me leave it as that. But yeah, it's either my feet or we just keep it rated R for a little while. That's all.
I don't even know how to follow up that question. That was
favorite Puerto Rican to change the subject, get a little serious. Favorite Puerto Rican Met. Who would it be?
Favorite Puerto Rican Met is definitely Carlos Beltran for sure, bro. Yeah, man. You know what's crazy? Beltran, I actually grew up idolizing Bernie Williams growing up too as well. A lot of people don't know that. So, and I definitely idolized watching him, especially when he was in Houston. He was the man at Houston. Boy,
he doesn't get enough credit.
And that was
too, coming to New York. You know, put a lot of pressure on him. He had a tough first year, but he might be one of the best free agent signings if you look at the history of the Mets. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like him and Cespedes, I feel like.
Delgado, right? Delgado.
Carlos Delgado.
My guy.
Bro. That dude was huge when I met him. I actually walked on the field in Shea Stadium. That dude is a monster, bro. Giant.
I think put the Beltran signing or the deal to bring him over in the same category, almost as like Cespedes in 2015.
Yeah, that's what I said.
All have this reminder of that season now, and you think about how impactful those two particular moves by the Mets were, to bring Beltran in a race. And then to bring Cespedes in that race. And talk about two guys that immediately made an impact.
Yeah, I mean, the playoff that Beltran had the season before for Houston was one of the best playoff runs ever. And
remember that crazy catch?
That was amazing to see. And then when we got him, that was like, wow, I can't believe the Wilpons were actually willing to grab him.
100%. That was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Ozzy, I know when you guys create hats, I know you guys look at themes and try to base your hats off a theme. Mostly movies. I know you guys are big on making hats on a movie. Your hook is usually a movie. What is your favorite baseball movie of all time?
Oh, my favorite. Can I name two?
Yeah, of
That's
course.
cool with you.
Yeah.
So I spoke to Johnny about this. We had a whole serious conversation. You gotta say The Sandlot. It has to be number one, honestly.
I watch it every day while I go to sleep.
That's perfect. Honestly, the Sandlot has to be the number one. Has that nostalgic feel. Of course, as kids, getting hurt, getting scraped up, or playing with your friends in the neighborhood, playing wiffle ball. Just
that
reminds me of those
4th of July
memories.
scene is probably one of the best scenes ever in a movie.
Oh yeah, with the fireworks too when they're staring.
I feel like you feel like you're a little kid watching that every time.
Even my favorite scene. I'm sorry to cut you off. My bad.
It was so good. Chadwick was amazing.
Wait, hold on. So what's number 2?
Number 2 would definitely Mr. Baseball.
That's a good one.
Where was Tom Selleck, right?
Yeah, Tom Selleck. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie when he goes to because as a kid, I've always said if I never made it to the pros, I would want to play in Japan. And just the way they carry themselves in Japan and the baseball culture there is a little different too. So
Yeah.
took
It's
appreciation
almost
to
like
that too. So
Central America, like Central America, Japan. Those are like they treat baseball like it's like a religion. So watching Mr. Baseball is a great movie. That's underrated. I feel like that's one of those that people forget about.
I love that movie.
What you got, Cam?
My 3 favorite baseball movies are Sandlot, Rookie of the Year, and then Little Big League.
Rookie of the Year is a good one.
Nobody watched
Major League too. Major League's up there.
Major
man.
League. Yeah, I thought Ozzy was gonna say Major League because he loves Cleveland.
My favorite
I do-
part of this Sandlot when Benny did it. Oh, earmuffs.
I mean, there's so many.
Oh.
There's so many. There's so many good movies.
There's so many. I don't have to name one more too. I had it literally in my head. Oh, Angels in the Outfield. That's a great movie.
Outfield's good. That's a good one.
We could use that shit as Met fans. You use your little angels in the outfield.
Roy, what were you saying, Roy?
Me, my 3 is Sandlot, number 1. Number 2, Field of Dreams.
Oh yeah.
And number 3, believe it or not, is not too many people probably they don't like it, but I thought it was pretty funny with Bernie Williams.
I was gonna say Mr. 3000.
Mr. 3000.
That's it right there. That's underrated. That's an underrated flick. That's a good one, man.
Did you say that's a great flick?
Oh yeah, it's a great flick.
I love it.
Mr. 3000.
That is so old.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh man, Mr. 3000 so good, man.
When I watched that picture, that flick was a good one.
I was watching the Caps and Kings.
What's up, Cam?
Dude, he's calling you old right now, man.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, this guy knows. I mean, I'm like almost twice his age. He's got to respect his elders a little bit.
Yeah.
What's your
You know what's
favorite
another good
hat?
movie? What's up? No, go ahead. Cam, my apologies. Go ahead. Shoot with the question.
What's your favorite hat you have?
Ooh, I already know it. All right, cool, perfect. I'm glad you asked that. So it's a Cleveland Indians hat, and it's a collaboration with Kid Cudi. So Kid Cudi collabed with the Cleveland Indians in 2019 for an All-Star game. So it's the C logo, but the C logo it's a blood drip C logo, and it says Kid Cudi in the back with a green UV. So it's navy, the C logo, and it's like a blood drip C logo. If you guys get a chance, definitely check it out for sure.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite hats.
Cam always comes through with the hard-hitting questions, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those are perfect.
What's your grail? Like, what's a hat that you like can't get your hands on, or you like trying to get your hands on? What's like something that's like on your head, that you dream about?
So I spoke to Brooklyn Bordy about this hat. So I'm a big Mac Miller fan. I grew up listening to Mac Miller, especially in high school and middle school. So Hat Club made a hat pertaining to the Kids album for Mac Miller, and that hat was going for like $300 for resale value. So unfortunately, it's hard to find right now. It's been like 2 years, but hopefully I can find it in my size. I hope.
Maybe your girl's listening, and she, for Christmas.
Oh, she's right here next to me.
Yeah, oh yeah. I said
Cameron, if you could find a hat that's your favorite, so we can see it.
Very cool.
Oh, I don't even have. Actually, I'm not even in my house right now at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Oh, where are you?
Cam doesn't believe you.
Where are you?
Cam doesn't believe you that you have it.
You want to say hello?
We also have
Cam's
a
calling you out.
Oh, I'm in my girlfriend's house, Cam.
Oh,
Cam, earmuffs, Cam.
Vintage had a question, and he said, ask Ozzy, what kind of advice would you give to a beginning hat collector?
Good. That's a good question.
That's a great question because I think every one of us started out as a beginner. And I remember when I was a beginner, especially in the hat community, a lot of people were very reserved or ignorant. So I would always say be very positive. Beat to your own drum. Don't be afraid to post up or create things that you really enjoy or that you really love to as well. And always network as best as possible, especially connect with people that truly have the same passion as you. I think that's what is the best advice, is connecting with people who have the same passion as you, and genuine people too, because in this world you have good apples, you have bad apples. But when you truly love something, you have the same passion, and you connect with people that have the same passion, it makes it worthwhile. So I've come to fall in love with the group. I've come to fall in love with guys like Johnny, Justin, Brooklyn Bordy, Tyler, Dino, Drew. Like, I really love my friends. So I really, really do truly have come to fall in love with these guys. These guys are my best friends. So definitely going to be in my wedding for sure.
Salute to that.
That's
awesome.
right. Similar feeling almost like on our end here, because
Oh.
we all knew each other like separately, but not like all knew each other. You know what I mean? And now it's like, you know, everyone's like go to 7 a.m. every day. What's up, fellas? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
become
And then it's just crazy. And then you once you build that group and it just gets bigger, you start to meet people, you know, like City Boy Dre. I come to fall in love with him. John too as well. Chino. So as the group gets bigger, you start to meet more people, and then, which is cool. So I'm meeting you guys too. You know, I'm interacting with you guys. So hopefully you guys get in the fold with the City Boys too soon. So
yeah. Now even thinking about that, so with just over like 12,000 followers that you have right now, are you starting to like at what point did you start to like feel that following? Like you're going to the game, people are recognizing you, you know, stuff like that.
That's a good question, to be honest with you. I would have to say last year, like I said, being a part of these guys too as well, Johnny, Justin, and Tyler, they're pretty well known in the Mets community. So after hanging out with these guys and being posted up on their Instagram or being together, you start networking with people. So, but a funny story, I really don't have a funny story or a moment where someone has met me, but everyone's super positive. They say, yo, you're Caps and Kegs. It's just weird because I'm used to being called Ozzy. So when you hear someone calling you Caps and Kegs, it's like, all right, I'm going to go with it. I'll run with this.
Dre said Camren used to work for SNY.
I know, right?
I love that idea.
Yeah. But it's super humbling though when you get recognized too as well, because it shows that you're really putting in the work, and just makes you motivated to continue to keep doing what you're doing. Honestly, I've been a little stagnant, but I have some cool stuff coming up in October and November, so that should be able to make some noise soon too.
Hey man, we're excited for it. Listen, it's all love from our end too. You let us know what's going on. You know, we'll blast some stuff out and have a good time. Like I do. Anything you do, we're a big supporter of course. You know.
No,
Brooklyn boy
same
wants
here.
to know who's the best man.
I'm gonna be very honest. With you. So I'm gonna have two best men, and I'm gonna say it here. It's gonna be my dad, and it's gonna be Johnny.
Love it.
Love that.
Love it.
Congratulations.
So yeah. So if I were to get married
Announced
soon,
here
which
on
I
Amazing
plan
Met
to.
Zone right now.
I don't know if Johnny's
Love
gonna be
it.
all right. I think Johnny's gonna be jealous that he's not the one marrying you. I don't know.
Hey, yo.
Listen,
Yeah, I have that
You got
text
a
too. I have that same
bromance.
relationship
Johnny
with my pops,
and Ozzy have a little
where he would
bromance.
definitely be my best
Hey,
man.
yo.
I feel like I'm married to Drew. I'm married to Roy. I'm married to Phil. And
I'm married to Mrs. Mac.
Yeah, he kind of like hesitated on that too. He didn't really want to say it. You know what I mean? Everybody else flowed right out, and then Phil was like,
All
eh.
right, man.
Listen, hey, I didn't say that we were consummating the marriage. I just said that we were married.
Nah.
All good. Good.
No, but my groomsmen though would definitely be Dino, Justin. Believe it or not, I have a friend named Christian who is a Lids social media manager. He runs a social media team for Lids too as well. So definitely give him a follow too as well. He's in the chat right now as well.
Guys, guess what? We're married.
Yeah, man.
Is that the Star?
If Ozzy's wedding is anything like the group chat, it's gonna be a crazy wedding, man.
Trust me,
That
my
wedding
girl
is gonna
is
be unreal.
my girl is spontaneous and wild, so it's gonna be fun.
All right,
Trust
so
me.
Johnny just said, "Can I get the first dance?" What song would you dance to Johnny with as your first dance?
100%.
To dance. It would be "I Had the Time of My Life" from Patrick Swayze, Dirty Dancing,
You catch him?
or it'll be Luther Vandross. Or it'll be Luther Vandross, "To Dance with My Father Again."
Ah, nice.
Just to be stupid.
I'll pay to see you and Johnny dance to "Let's Get Married" by Jagged Edge.
Or we could do "Let's Get Loud" by J Lo.
Oh, there you go. Anything Lizzo, Johnny said. Anything Lizzo.
Anything Lizzo. What'd you say, Ben?
Yes.
Would you ever do the wedding at City Field?
Say that
Would you
again. I'm
ever do
sorry.
that, get married at City Field thing? I feel like getting married on the pitcher's mound at City Field is like a dream come true. If you can find the right girl to do that with.
That would be cool, but I don't think my girl would want that, to be honest with you. So I have to make it a little more
Nobody wants that
special.
curse in their wedding, in their
Phones out.
marriage.
Hey, listen, it is what it is. I'll take the curse.
Vintage wants to know, is he invited to the wedding?
Oh, for sure, 1000%. He's
I
invited for
got you,
sure.
Vintage. I got
Am
you.
I invited?
I can only imagine
Cam,
what vintage.
Cam. So we're not doing flower girls. We're gonna have a beer boy. So you're gonna be handing out beers, all right?
A beer
All
boy.
right.
Nice.
I have something to share to all of you.
What's up, Cam?
It's not Met related, but he got a signed baseball today. That was pretty cool.
Jose Bautista.
That's
Bats,
What?
Joey Bats.
Are you serious? Where'd you get that at, man?
One of our clients, he's Marcus Stroman's best friend, and
Wow.
and they went to an event over the weekend. I believe I forgot where it was. So he loves Camren, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get him something signed. Don't worry about it." And that's what he came back with.
That's love right there. Definitely put that in a case as soon as possible,
Yeah,
Cam.
it's going in the case.
Oh, you got to see Cam's collection. We can do a whole hour on Cam's collection.
Oh, for real?
This
It's like
guy's-
that?
His room is like a museum. It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, one live. I want to put some more shelves up, so it's a little more organized. But one
Then
live,
we'll do a
we'll
whole
do the tour.
live room tour.
while we have
That'll be really
Like it's gonna be like MTV Cribs.
MTV Cribs, yeah, exactly.
that'd be really cool.
Come to my apartment right now. That shit's dirty as fuck.
Nah.
We have a whole segment of Phil on the toilet.
Yo,
That's our
guys,
big thing. Phil on the toilet is a big segment.
Where I
of
spend
ours.
most of my time.
How'd you guys come together, though? How'd you guys
Good
connect, and
question.
how'd you guys became friends, and how'd you guys build the
It's
podcast?
all Roy. Roy was the mastermind.
yeah.
Got you.
Roy's like the RZA of the group.
yeah. So basically, how it all started was like I said. I don't remember if we did this on the live one time or not, but so I had taken I took Camren to his first game. It was a Father's Day game. Hold on one second.
Cam could never let Roy talk.
Yeah,
It was
Herb Herman's on.
game, and I just seen the excitement in his face, right?
No, last year I became a Met fan.
You gonna let me tell my story?
Yep.
Or you gonna keep cutting me off, bro? 'Cause I'm gonna throw you off the couch in a second.
That's it. Get him out of here.
All right, so all right,
No,
come
no,
back
no.
up. So it was a Father's Day game, and I took him to his first game, and you know, he was so excited. And when they started doing the wave, and they were doing all kinds of things, he was so excited. I just seen the joy in his face. So that was something I wanted to keep going and to keep doing with him. So it started off just me and him, you know, something that I wanted to post online for people to see. And then I started seeing, you know, I was posting him and tagging the Mets and you know, City Field. And then all of a sudden, one day, Alex Cohen just started following me, right?
Nice.
Yes. All because of Camren and like his back to school Met stuff and all that. She started following. So then we went down to spring training. I went down to spring training. We got footage there. I will upload it on the page. She kept liking it, and a lot of people started liking the content. So I decided, I was like, you know what? Let me take a shot. So I DM'd her, and I was like, you know, would you mind if we did a fan page, you know, something for the Mets? So she gave us the okay. So I started posting. Then, you know, it was supposed to be that, but from the way people like started loving the content, and then, you know, I was like, all right, maybe this could be something else. Giuliani, we were friends on Facebook. I know his older brother, and I know he's a diehard Met fan. So I reached out to him, and I was like, listen, I got something in the works. I think it could be something special. I want you to be a part of this. So he, right from the jump, he was on board, and he was like, listen, man, I would love to be a part of this. I want to do this. You know, let's get this going. So he was on board. He was one of the first to jump on board, and I'm appreciative of him and everything he's done for Amazing Mets on this far. Where he's a major piece to this team, and without him, you know, there's a lot that would be missing. So and then second on board was Phil from Shirley, he was the face really of what we were going to do with the lives and the podcast and stuff like that. That came aboard from Sean, who was part of Amazing Mental, but he's going through some things right now, so he took like a leave, and hopefully he's better, and we'll see him soon. Then came along Drodo. I've been cutting Drodo's hair for a very long time. Always knew he was a diehard Mets fan. Every time he sat in the chair, it was Mets, 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 Mets. So I said, why not? This is like we're forming Voltron here, and you know, all the pieces coming together. So it just became something like that, and you know, it started off as fun, and it's still fun, and we're gonna keep going. There's only sky's the limit, and we see that a lot of people love what we're doing, and we're getting a lot of love, and we try our best to reciprocate the love as well to everyone else, and that's why we always say, if you're doing anything with the Mets or you have something going on, don't be afraid to hit us up. We collaborate, we network, we work with everyone. You want us to post something for you, we post it. Just do the same in return. We all build followings together, and as long as we stay cool with each other and we go to games, we become, like Victor says, a family, and we'll be doing this shit for many years to come.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
absolutely.
We all share each other's stuff too. Like we see other pages do like sick posts, like we'll share vintage stuff, we'll share other pages. So there's no competition. You know what I mean? It's all love. Your page, I was looking at your page the other day, like, damn man, I don't even really like other teams that much, but you got some fire stuff on that page, bro.
I appreciate that, man.
Crazy hats. That's their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just been slowly trying to collect more Mets hats, especially being part of this group too as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm in a position to where I can't buy hats right now because I'm trying to get a job, so can't be spending any money at all at the moment. So hopefully some good news comes my way.
Can't be going too crazy on the hats.
Yeah.
Do you a fitted or a snapback guy? Do you have a preference?
I like fitted, but fitted's all the way. But if I do see it's got to be like a fire snapback, like anything pertaining to what vintage Mets has, anything nostalgic, or anything that has like that old school feel, it definitely would do it.
Yeah. I recently got this fitted hat.
That's a nice one.
Absolutely. Well, so it has been.
Yes.
And this is my back to school backpack.
Everyone wants to show you his back to school backpack.
I want that backpack, man.
For this year.
That's cool. I want that backpack.
It's now 10:02, so we're running down on time. So, yo, Ozzy.
Yo.
I'm a size 1 and 7 and 1/4. Big head.
I'll keep that in mind, Cam. I got you.
And
yo,
keep doing what you guys are doing. J-Mac Custom, Vintage, City Boy, Serena Post, every Fosgate, everybody else, LL Cool Dre. Everybody that
2024 election.
I'm batting first at the softball game.
Won't be Sherry quick.
Just want to say thank you for all the support. Phil from Shirley, Drew Minotti, Drodo, Amazing Camren, me, Roy Stops, Rick Garcia, signing.
We're married, but actually not married.
And we'll see you next Thursday, same time.
Yo, thank you, Ozzy.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Later, guys. Anytime.
Phil.
Thank you for the opportunity, guys. I really appreciate it.
Ozzy, be good, brother.
Later, guys.
You guys got a lot of cool stuff going on. Thanks for taking out the time. And of course, thank you for the love and support between you, everyone else that came in the channel tonight. This one rocked. This was a fun one. So we'll see you guys same place, same time next Wednesday on IG. Remember, we have X or Twitter. We have TikTok. We have Instagram. Like, follow, share, comment, show the love. We'll show it back, of course. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night. Thanks for coming.
Peace, guys.
Having an amazing night.
We're trying to let the song play, man.